Good morning. This is Buy My Money, and today is September 21st, 2020. Welcome to day 10 of my journey to doubling my account using only price action. If you're watching, thanks for joining me on this journey. I'm doubling a 5K account in the MES micros before moving to ES minis. Theoretically, if you can double an account in the MES, you can double an account in the ES. In fact, it is harder to trade the micros since the percentage of commissions is more for the micros. I began this journey because if you can make 1% a day, it'll take 100 days to double your account. There are 252 trading days in a year, so it'll take less than half a year to double your account. If you can double your account twice, then you would have 4x your account in 1 year. Then every year after that, it'll be exponential growth. I'm currently around 23% of my goal. I've been making an average of about 1 to 2% a day, and so I'm currently on track to doubling my account in 2 to 3 months. I'll always have my account amount on the top right of my screen, as you can see here. So the price action strategy I use is the two-legged pullback and traps. A two-legged pullback looks like this, or it could look like this. One pullback, first entry, second pullback, and typically we want to enter into the second entry. So we're looking to enter short here, we're looking to enter long here, and this is the setup we like to look for, this two-legged pullback. I look for this setup in key areas, for example near support, resistance levels, and trend lines. I have a custom script that shows you the legs and upcoming legs, so that helps me a lot when I do my technical analysis, so it's one less thing to worry about. If you want to know more about my method, check out my channel for price action trading for beginners. So if you see all these numbers here on the chart, it's just a script showing you what leg count we're currently at. Not only that, the color scheme tells us what kind of leg will be upcoming here on the right side and what has passed. Al Brooks recommends you trade your I don't care size. So for me, that's 3 contracts, 2 scalps, and 1 runner. I use the 2584 tick chart as my main chart. Mac from Price Action Trading System uses a 2K chart. That's fine. I just like to use the 2584 because it's a Fibonacci number. Fibonacci numbers appear all over in nature, and so if the market reflects human nature, then I like to use the Fibonacci number whenever I can. Also use some other charts to help see different time frames. I use the 610 chart, which is here, 2584, the 10,946 tick, and also the 5-minute. So I like to use these 3 charts to be able to see the different time frames, and also it produces different opportunities. All right, now onto price action. Get rid of this. Let's go into our technical analysis here. It's currently 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. I like to start a little early so I can see what our chart looks like before the market opens. Currently, we have gone down in a big way. Let's go to the 2K chart. The 2K chart is my main chart here. And so last night, this red line is the open, or sorry, last trading day's close. And I have a channel here, and it's acting sort of like a 2-tiered channel. It's not as clean as I would like it, but regardless, we have a channel here. And yeah, we are on the bottom half of the 2-tier channel. Yesterday we actually dipped down hard, popped back up of our last trading day's close, came back down, came back to retest the close. So I like to have this because it's oftentimes as support resistance. From there, it's just been downhill. And so now where are we? We are in this channel down here, and we just broke out. But we kind of broke out in midair. Um, at least for me, it seems like midair. And I'm it's good to have the other chart so you can see the bigger picture. So on the 10K chart, I have another channel here that shows fuzziness around here, which would be the support of this channel. And you can see clearly we're in a trading range in the 10K chart. So on the 5-minute chart, I like this 5-minute chart because it tracks time, whereas tick chart doesn't track time. Also, Albrecht likes to use a 5-minute chart, so I like to do what the best does. So here we are. On the 5-minute chart, we are near the bottom of this channel. We did not touch it, and rather than touching it, now we're building up some sort of trading range right above it. To me, it seems neutral. My honest expectation is that this is going to spike down one more time and touch this trend line at least, and probably get down to this trend line. That's my thinking here. But because we're still in a downtrend, so I favor the downtrend here and taking this as a type of bear flag. It didn't get to the support, so typically these supports act as support resistance levels. They act as magnets, and so we kind of expect this to come down and touch the magnet here. I could be completely wrong. To me, that's just a current scenario I can think of. But I can see this just as much as getting near support, but the bulls were too strong and came up impulsively. Almost equally came down impulsively, so that almost neutralizes it. But we're stuck in this range, and so for me, I will wait till this range resolves, unless I can find a good trade in the 610 chart, which is small enough time frame for me to get a scalp in this range. So this range here is the same as basically this range on the 2K chart. Even 2K chart, you can make a scalp here. Almost every leg has been a scalp so far, except this leg up here created a trap. So someone thought, here's an uptrend here, small uptrend, A, B, C, and they thought it's going to resume the original trend, which is this one, and it turned on them. So that's the danger of trading in ranges. You have to know the cycle you're in. I think the cycle is almost just as important as the two-legged pullback beyond the count legs. Everything's important, but you got to know the cycle you're in. We're in a trading range. You can see that in this time frame. Clearly, we're in a trading range. We can see, we're in trading range because we are just in this small range of price action. So, if this had gone up, you would have to expect, some sort of breakout or another test up here, and perhaps because of the range we're in, an early way to tell that you could be possibly in a range is just look at this. Look at what just happened here. Went sharply up and went sharply down. So what does this tell us? This tells us there's equal bulls and bears. So if there's equal bulls and bears, you can pretty much expect a trading range about to happen. So when this happens, you can kind of expect to be in there. But yeah. I personally don't like trading so close to the 20 EMA like this when it's just slicing through in and out of the 20 EMA. This is further evidence that we are in a trading range, just going back and forth to 20 EMA. Here we are under the 20 EMA, so this lets me know that perhaps the 20 EMA on the 10K chart will act as resistance. We came back up to try to test it here, but since then we have not touched it, and we could test it and it could bounce off of it. typically you expect at least like one bounce. So I am favoring a breakdown here, but maybe one more push up to test this 20 EMA on the 10K chart. The 5-minute chart is slicing through the 20 EMA, not very helpful. All we can see is that right now we're in trading range. We're in a wedge here, getting tighter and tighter. Traders are getting antsier and antsier. I'm gonna pause the recording right here. Back to the bottom of this wedge. Okay, so we're breaking down here. Breaking down sharply. 5-minute candle looks wacky. Wacky looking candle here. $10K chart looks bearish. Looking for a bounce here. We're going to come into our channel again. Okay, came back into our channel. Gonna get rid of this guy. This is actually what we're dealing with now. Is this just a bare leg in a trading range? Again, it looks bearish. Just not banking on a breakdown though, that's what I'm saying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bars. Bear bars before a bull bar. I'm gonna look to enter long on a good signal bar. Not good enough for me. Give me a better signal bar than that. I know you can do it. Real pain for bears or bulls right now. Readjust this guy. Looking to go long here, overextended. Just for a scalp. Looking to scale in if I have to. Did they give me a ghost fill? Fill me. Okay, still looking for a scalp here. Inside bar, way overextended. There's my scalp. It hit a scalp, but didn't fill me. Alright, it filled me. Probably gonna, you know what, I should just lower this. Let's try to get another extra scalp right there. I should have just kept it close, no runner, because of the strong downtrend. But yeah, way overextended. Okay, looking to touch the bottom of this trend. Found resistance at the 20 EMA. A strong bull bar, shaved bar. I would not be interested in going short here. I personally think we can come back to the top of this channel. Not no follow through. Neutral bar. Yeah, missed it by a couple ticks. Got close. Makes me think if I didn't have a super precise trend, if I didn't make it perfect here. Actually, it's not that one, it's this one. It's the big one. Looks pretty good. Looks like it hit the points pretty spot on. Alright, so I just simply missed it. It made a long tail. Makes me think we can reverse here, but don't know, maybe come back to the top of this range. Or not. Or get demolished. Coming back to 20 EMA to test. Two-legged pullback right here. A, B, C, two-legged pullback. Still no good for a scalp. Long tails. Long tail in the 5-minute. Makes me feel like it can come back up. Test the top of the channel. Which is right here, it's not that far. Maybe midway. Yeah. See, that's why I'd be scared to go short here. But you know, two-legged pullback, pierce the 20 EMA, which is not good. You could have made your point, obviously, but look at what was waiting for you. You know. Bulls are hiding here. Here, top of this wedge. This might be a good trade for the 610 chart. One more push up on the 610. Let's go short here. Looking for a point on the 610 chart. See if we'll get it. Got the point. The reason why I switched over is because I saw how tight the range was on the 2K chart, but I saw that, oops. I saw that we were at the top of this wedge hitting 240 SMA, and I saw on this we were hitting the top of the wedge, so I knew that it'd be good. But I wasn't sure if I can make the scalp on the 2K chart. 2K chart actually ended up making a good scalp here as well, but I knew the 610 chart would definitely make a scalp. Making a wedge here. Terrible signal bar for the 2K chart. 5 minutes. Ooh, got really close. Got closer this time. Acting as support again. This is terrible. Do like a pullback here. A, B, C, A. It's good for a point. First decent signal bar in the 2K. It's not even a two-legged pullback though. This bar, these two bars, the makeup inside the 610 was a two-legged pullback though. Okay, finally tested this trend line here, which is what I've been waiting for. Breaking it down, piercing through it. Looking for a long trade here now. Wedge was hit. Perfect touch on the wedge. I mean, what time frame can I trade this in? This 2K chart is so choppy. Terrible signal bar. Decent inside bar here on a support. Third test on it though. I don't want to. Alright, I'm gonna try to make a point here. Point made. Runner was hit. So this wedge here, created from these points with a good signal bar here. Inside bar, also touched here on the 5 minute. One of the benefits about days like this is that you pretty much could probably trade anywhere, and if you scale in, you probably come out at least break even. So kind of a sucky part about trends or trading ranges is it's hard to find entries, but nice thing is it's very forgivable day. So that's our 10K look. 10K is creating a channel like this. Okay, the wedge is breaking, which lets us know we're way overextended again. Looking for a reversal soon. No follow through here. Reversal should come up soon. Okay, there's some follow through. Okay, just trickling down. Okay, strong bear bar, bear bar, bear bar, making lower low still. 5 minute getting closer to my target. This is just looking grindy, grinding downwards. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yep, definitely overextended now. Good signal bar. Nope. Decent signal bar. Go with limit order here. I'm in this trade. Looking for a scalp. Scalp hit. Overextended. Maybe we can get a runner here. Looks like I'll be stopped out, but can always hope. Okay, ending at the top of the bar. Okay, got stopped out. Overextended. Two-legged move. A, B, C. B on channel here. Approaching a key entry point here. Insane, absolutely insane. Breaking down this. Breaking down this. Actually hitting the bottom of this channel here on the 5 minute. Getting very close to it. I almost want to say it's close enough. Any reversal here would be good. Looking at the 2K chart. Ah! Okay, 2K chart. One more push down. Definitely on the 10K chart, looking to go long. Wait to the bar to finish. Candle to finish. Still 400 more ticks. $100. 6 more ticks. Going long here. Looking for a scalp. Price action hit the scalp. Did not get filled. People are trying to scalp out here. People scalping out like crazy right now. Okay, I was just filled. Key entry point right there. Way overextended. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a 2K chart. That's a 10K chart. 2K chart. Good. Exactly what I wanted. Reversing off this key entry point. 5 minutes showing reversal bar. 10K. Terrible signal bar, but probably make a point anyways. Could be close. That's my 10K look. 10K could be a trap. Ah, tricky. I think even if I trade into this trap, I can scale in pretty easily. Not interested in trading into these long tails. Not interested at all. With this 20 EMA right here also acting as support. So you just made your point right to the T. See what happens here. Okay, breaking down now. 10K chart. Did you make it? Did you make it? All right, I'm actually interested in the 10K chart right now. Get back, fill me up here. Oh, fill me somewhere. Okay, I'm filled in 10K. I'm pretty sure I can scale in here, if anything. Okay, 1 point was made. Let me, goodness gracious. Let's see if we get a runner here. Okay. Because I'm expecting a double bottom here. We got about 4 minutes left on this 10K chart. Ooh, did I miss this? Let me get in here. All right, I'm in this trade. Made it by point. Five minute, I'm expecting a test to down here. But we need to have this bar finish first, see if this is a good signal bar. Most likely it'll get stopped out. Runners are just not running. It's too choppy. Just in case I do have a runner set up to at least come back to the 50% mark, the channel, and also the 20 EMA. But I doubt I'll probably get stopped out. Yep, got stopped out. Push up, one more push up, exhausted with a long wick, came right back down. This side, what I want to look for is something like this. A little harder to find. Might be able to find it on the 610 chart. Two-legged pullback here. Want to enter right here. Pulse and move up. Going down further. I want this pattern. Doesn't be exactly this rhythm, but I kind of want this pattern. Okay. I want to come back down one more time, and I'll be in for a long. Give me one more push down for a two-legged pullback. Okay, two-legged pullback waiting now. Want to enter one tick above this bar. Wait for this bar to finish. Two-legged pullback right here. Almost exactly how I drew it. Give me a point. Point made. See if we get a runner here. That'd be nice. 4-point runner. I wouldn't mind my 4 points. Just give me my 4 points and I'm out. I'm okay with this. Alright, I'm out. All good. Waiting for a good signal bar. Still not there. We do not force the market. Wait for the market to give us what we are looking for. This is all one leg up. 10K chart. Okay. Semi good signal bar here. Double top, micro double top. Let's see if you give us what we want. Could be a better signal bar. Okay, signal bar is looking pretty yuck. Context is good. Let's see here. Context is good. Signal bar is crappy. Triple top, micro triple top at the moment. Okay, making new highs. Definitely overextended. Definitely breaking bears. Bears are heading out. Definitely overextended at this point. Five-minute hit the 50% mark here. Expecting a strong reversal soon. Or a pullback. Not a reversal, pullback here. A, B, C, A. %, mark. Should provide some resistance. Strong bull bar with follow through on the 10K. Very strong bull bar. Exhaustion in my mind. This looks like exhaustion bar. This looks like an exhaustion bar. Let's see if there's poor follow through. This signal bar is so bad though. Almost want to buy a limit order here, but we'll keep it kosher. Want to buy a limit order. I really do. I really want to buy a limit order here, but I will resist. Oh man, I really want to buy a limit order. Would have made a point on limit order already. Wait for the good signal bar. Good signal bar here. Trying to get a scalp here. Scalp made. Let's get our runner. Doubt we'll get a runner here on the first pullback. Five-minute also making a pullback here. Almost want to go short here on a 5-minute. Well, we already have our runner here, so let's just keep our runner here. We're by proxy into this trade now. By proxy, let's get a point here on this 5-minute. Okay, made a point on the 5-minute, but got back up after that scalp. Scalpers were out, got out there, as you can see. Looking for a scalp here. Yep, got the scalp, waiting for the runner to fill. I'll put it here. We were hitting the supports, that's why I wanted to go in on the 610. Okay, stop was hit. 610's looking rangy. Currently hitting this perfectly on the 10K chart. 5K chart closed above it. Let's see if we get another close above this. So we hit the bottom of this spiking channel here. Breaking out of it now. Let's make our original just so we can see if we've hit it. Okay, so spiking channel. We're going to hit a crucial area of support soon. Sure. Let's try this. Get a point here. Point. Hit the bottom of this spiking channel. Or, yeah. The bottom of this channel. Giving us some more than a point. Come on. More than a point. Gonna get stopped. Ooh. Alright, keep it here for now. I like this. I don't mind that at all. Strong move down right to support here. Could go long here, I guess. Sure, why not? Point made. Hit the bottom of the channel here. Still trading at 610. I don't like trading at 610, but still trading at 610 because it's too choppy. Other charts too choppy. Okay, we're moving on up here. Retesting the bottom of the trend line. I'm gonna get out here. $20 EMA acting as resistance now. Did bounce off one time. I don't know if it'll bounce off again. Looking to hit the yellow line for overextension. It'll coincide with the 5-minute here on this trend line. Looking to enter short soon. Okay, looking to enter short here. Gonna scale in if I have to. Hopefully I don't have to scale in, but if I have to, then I'll be ready for it. We're hitting resistance on the 5-minute. We have confluence here. Overextension. Feel me? 1 point. There's my 1 point. Let's see how far a runner goes. As you can see, we came back up here to the yellow line. Little push up, couldn't push further, no follow through, came down. Alright, got stopped out. Another push up, gonna come in again, short. 3 pushes up here. Getting way overextended, coming to massive resistance. Okay, perfectly hitting my resistance here. Gonna enter here on a 610 chart. Gonna scale in if I have to. Looking to scale in. Looking to scale in. No need to scale in. Hit my target. Got stopped out. I think I can get more from this. $2K chart. Trading $2K chart now. Gonna scale in here if I have to. Good signal bar on the 2K chart. 2K chart hit. See how, okay, got stopped out. Double top on the 5-minute. I'm not done yet here. Got more. Double top here. I think I can make another point here with this quad top here. Point has not yet been made from the break of this. Plenty of room to the 20 EMA. Waiting for my point. Point hit. Got stopped out. Alright, this is the market wrap up. It's 5:23 p.m. Eastern Time and the market's closed. Currently up 188.34 today, trading the micros. It's about 4%, a little more than 3.5%. So puts me around 27% towards my goal. Just gonna do a quick recap here. So yeah, I mean, we're still in this downtrend here, major downtrend, and for a large portion of the day, I believe it was very hard to trade. Such as when you get movements like this, very choppy, and then finally you get some trend, and then and then quickly goes back into choppiness for the first couple hours of trade. Still choppy, finally breaks out, and then choppy once again, and then choppy back up, and then finally you have a little bit of trend here, still kind of in a range, and yeah, it's just, to me, it was just so choppy. So I was switching back and forth from the 610 chart to the 5-minute chart, and just thought there were better trades in those time frames. But the 2K chart, to me, honestly, if you were trading 2K chart, God bless your soul. I thought it was very difficult to trade a 2K chart. But yeah, so I think I captured almost every trade today, which is kind of nice. So hopefully you can just look over those, and my commentary is kind of helpful, but we'll see. So hope that's been helpful for you guys, and until next time, God bless.